Well, just like anything in this life, I like to see the lessons that we can all learn from it so that we don't have to learn them again the hard way. And I see a perfect opportunity right here, right now, with what is exactly going on with Ophelia Mama Tot and a post that she had made apparently earlier this week. I think I didn't see it until yesterday. I made a video about this, stating how I feel about people bullying people, especially people who have gotten you out of the darkest hours of your life. How I feel personally as an influencer who has experienced the same thing. Not for the same reason, but I have watched these same people who Ophelia has literally probably saved their lives and pulled them out of their darkest hour, only to watch them put her in her darkest hour of her life, just because they assumed that she was voting for Trump. But I gotta say this is the lesson I want you guys to learn. First and foremost, have you ever had this is what I call it, a hostage friendship? And no, I don't mean one of your buddies got kidnapped and now you have to shell out money to get them back. No. And in this lifetime, you might not know it or realize it right now, but I'm sure that by the time I'm done discussing and explaining it, you'll think, oh, that's what that's called. Oh yeah, I've had one or two of those myself. Hostage friendships. Because that is exactly what Ophelia just experienced right in front of the entire world's face. Basically, a hostage friend is somebody who will come to you and say, hey, you look like you'd be a lot of fun to rip to shreds and pull apart and change for the rest of your life. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what they say, because how would they ever get you to be their friend if they were truthful and honest right up front? No, that's not how they're going to approach that. But what they will do is say, hey, you look incredible. I'd like you to be my friend and I'd love to be yours too. Here's how this is going to go. Here are my lists. What lists, Auntie? Oh, that's easy. First, they're going to give you a list of who and what and everything that makes them them. And FYI, I've come to find in most of these situations, in my history and my experience, at least 3/4 of that list, well, in the end, you find out it's BS. I digress. The other list is going to be the list of things they need from you. Not what they want, but what they need. And in most cases, when it comes to hostage friendship, you will find out very quickly it is the things, they are the things that they will require, flat out insist upon, and quite frankly, remind you every single day that that list exists, and there will be no veering from that list. And then the other list, this is a list they don't really like to bring out into the public, into the light in front of your face. No. Why would they ever do that? That is their secret list of what I like to call it, locked and loaded, one in the chamber, of all the reasons that they wish a mother would. And when I say that mother they mean you, their friend. Basically, any reason that they get to throw a tissy fit, your entire everything, your heart, mind, body, and soul to shreds, if you, for any reason, veer from the other lists. Just like we saw happen to Ophelia. But this is the lesson I need you guys to learn, okay? Especially when it comes to these people, the ones specifically who have attacked Ophelia, the ones that ironically, extremely ironically, but more so hypocritically, their number one thing is they want, no. They ask for, no. They request, no. They require, they demand, and insist. Remember, it's a hostage friendship. 'Tis no negotiations that in a hostage situation seem very comfortable or friendly, now is it? But that they insist on having from anyone is total 100% utter acceptance, tolerance for all their whatever BS, and along with this unconditional acceptance they'll be requiring. Don't you dare don't ever once question, not once, not even for their betterment, any single thing that makes them who they are. Can't have that. But did you know, in a hostage situation, in a hostage friendship situation, oh my beautiful friends, there is always, always, always very itty bitty, teeny tiny fine print. And that always reads as such. In regards to the unconditional acceptance and tolerance that I, as your friend, will be requiring of you regarding anything about me, good, bad, ugly, ridiculously what, or whatever. It's usually the ridiculously what that gets me the most. I will not tolerate anything less than 100%, but when it comes to you, oh, sweetheart, this is cute, and I hate to tell you, but tolerance and unconditional acceptance of you, my friend, well, here's another list that I needed to give to you. Because with that unconditional love and acceptance of you comes a long, long list of things, well, I conditionally will not accept. Guys, you do not want those kinds of friends. The hostage friendships, no. And unfortunately, this is the lesson that I need to teach you guys. And I'm sad to say that unfortunately, if Ophelia moves forward, thinking this will never happen again, I hope she sees this. In fact, she's my friend, so I do want to have a conversation with her directly about this. Because my friends, one thing with hostage friendships, don't ever, 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 please don't ever give them more credit than this. Because when this happens, what just happened with Ophelia, her like a hot potato. But not before. No, not before. They completely bullied, berated, and verbally bashed. No, they shredded her. Emotionally, physically, mentally, they ripped her to pieces. Insulting her in ways that, mad face, you, a child that is no longer here, that is off limits. But anyways, where was I? If they have done that to you, they will do it again. I'm so very sorry to have to tell you this, but once a hostage friendship is figured out and discovered and this happens, run like hell. Because my beautiful friends, if they've done it before, they will. Oh, they'll do it again and again and again. But also in my experience, the first time, oh, that'll be the most pleasant. The second, oh, it'll get worse. It's the third, the fourth, the fifth, when they get really comfortable at hurting you. Because did you know, FYI, hurting other people actually makes that hurt inside of them feel kind of good, at least just for a second. But the more you forgive them and the more you allow this, my friends, the beautiful friends that I have, my friends, that first time, it'll start looking like a walk in the park compared to the situations just like it that happen in the future after you've forgiven them and let them back in. I'm sorry, guys. This is a hard lesson to learn, and I'm sorry. But Ophelia, I love you with my great big gigantic heart. I do. But friends like that, babe, those aren't the friends you want. Because hostage friendships, well, they have never been friends at all. They have just been people who have found you appeasing to their needs. And when you stopped making them feel good, oh, they had to make you very aware by making you hurt more than you ever have before in your life. Run like hell, friend. I love you so much. And in a world where people are demanding, insisting, and requiring acceptance, unconditional tolerance and love, FYI, it works a whole lot better. And it works both ways when you actually give exactly what you demand of others to them too. And in my book, if you will not tolerate or accept or love me for me, good, bad, and ugly, well, then don't even bother knocking on my door. Because if you're there to ask me for 100% unconditional acceptance and tolerance, while knowing damn well you'll never give that same back to me, well, my friend, you'll find after you're knocking, oops, seems nobody will be at home. Be better, be kind, and stop being hypocrites. And ask yourself, you know, those other people that haven't been able to accept you for who you really are, or whatever it is that you've needed Ophelia or other people to fill that void? Maybe, oh, just maybe, I don't know, wild guess. Maybe they have loved you, but it was this type of shit they just couldn't keep getting down with. And they, maybe, just maybe, it wasn't really them. Maybe it was this. All of this kind of BS that they just couldn't get down with anymore. Maybe they saw the hostage situation and they decided, I'm gonna bounce. I love you so big. Now you get out there and you accept everybody for everything that makes them them. Good, bad, ugly, scars, flaws, and all. Because, ooh, this world would be boring if all of us were exactly the same.